In the last few months, a lot has been getting released from the collective, and I personally feel that divine feminines are healing this planet. There are also men, masculines who are working on this goal. They are literally supporting women. You see a lot of teachers, gurus, healers who are all working towards healing the feminine energy. Those who don't understand this, they are getting triggered by the feminine energy and they're going against them, speaking against them, which is okay. But right now, I picked up this really strong energy, and I sense a lot of pain and betrayal over here. So there are two energies that I'm gonna talk about. One is a bit subtler because it's from the past. So someone or some people who have been healing this betrayal, it happened in the past to them and it was really intense betrayal. Like literally living with a vampire, with a pishach for a long time and spending every single day in fear, walking on eggshells. Every day is like some kind of traumatic thing can happen, or you're always scared of what's next. And for some people, it's happening in the current reality, wherever they are right now. But whosoever it is, you're very strong, you're very beautiful person, you are doing inner work, you understand energy really well, you're an alchemist. How you're feeling towards the person now, even a man can have this feeling. If you're a man who is really pure, really beautiful, and you've been attracting a lot of karmics, a lot of women who are host to extraterrestrial reptilian kind of energy. So you could be attracting the same in women, and women definitely you're attracting this in men, and those men are also healing the planet because they're going through these feelings because they're pure, because they're raised by pure men and women. So I can sense that you never, whosoever resonates with this is for them, okay? So you don't want to feel like doing anything for this person anymore who has made you feel betrayed. Okay, so the strongest feeling is you feel like they fool you, but they're really bad at that job as well. Like, it's like they will say sorry to you, they'll say, I'll never do this again, but they will do it again, and they're really bad at hiding the evidence. So it does look like they do it on purpose. And let me tell you, this is what an evil person will do. An evil person is going to do it again, but then again act like they're innocent. And it's the same thing over and over again. They do it to the point that you are literally, you've literally collapsed. You can't take it anymore. And that's when they do maximum damage. That's when they use your energy to build their life. So basically, they are spiritual thieves. They're there to steal your destiny. So you have to be smart, and the reason why I'm here for this collective reading is to give you that push, that energy you need right now, okay? You don't have to get into that zone where you collapse and then there's a long time that goes into healing, because maybe in the past a false twin or a really toxic karmic has done this to you, maybe one or more people. And for those who have the subtle energy also, I'm being shown that you were attacked so badly that that person created a big portal of energy consumption. So they were not with you for intimacy or for love. They are not with you for intimacy or for love. They're in your life to consume you and your energy. And that's a very pathetic thing they do. So every time they say sorry to you, or every time they ask you for a chance, all they want is to believe you, to give them more time so that they can do it again. And they purposely want you to find it out. Yes. Now that's the thing that I'm going to talk about in this reading a bit more, because you need to know this. As much as they purposely want you to be hurt and find out that you're hurt, and it's like they feel very happy when you're hurt. So on the externally, like on the face, they're gonna cry. They can cry. These people can cry. They can beg to you. They can literally lie on the floor. They can touch your feet. They can kiss your feet to ask for a sorry. Now, those who have the subtler energy may not experience this, but this is what they do. Maybe you also did it, otherwise, you would not have spent so much time with such and such person in the past. They also make some promises, some false promises, or just to make you happy, they're going to do some nice things for you so that they can win your trust back. The only reason why they want to win your trust back is to attack you again. Okay, so they keep attacking. That's their strategy. Attacking till you can't take it anymore. That is their strategy. Okay, so now you need to know about this strategy. It's high time, because when you react, when you get hurt, when you make them know that, you know what, I'm hurt because of you, and I'm tensed because of you, I need you to make me feel good again, I want you to pamper me or whatever. Or let's say you're getting upset with them. Now, so far the pattern has been that you find out something bad they do to you, they betray you, they lie to you, or they con you, or it's just a very toxic, narcissistic and extraterrestrial reptilian energy who's attached to a host. It could also be incubus and succubus, which is very, very sexually charged. So they are basically stealing via sexual relationships. Okay, so they're gonna do a lot of things to arouse you, seduce you in whatever way they can. In whatever way. Now, you're not in their life because you have to fix them. You're in their life because of a very big reason. You have to wake up the warrior in you. You have to wake up the person, the smart cookie in you right now. You have to stop fearing that, okay, if this ends, I'm gonna be all alone, I'll never find love again, my relationship will be over, it's doomed, or I'm not a good person, that's why this is happening to me, oh, I did so much inner work, still I'm going through this. No. You have to stop thinking like this, because all of you, let me tell you, this can be seen as a prediction. All of you people out there, the twin flames, you're all supposed to be in union in this life itself. There's no other life for you that you have to carry forward and you have to come back again for this job. You are gonna be in union. And this part, this purging also is a part of that process, okay? But God is teaching you something really big right now, okay? And that is how to behave when a demon tries to hijack your auric field. When a very powerful demon tries to hijack your life, they are basically trying to steal your gifts. They want to steal your in Hindi we have a beautiful word, saubhagya. They want to steal your jewels. They want to steal your destiny. They want to do a destiny swap with you, and they can only do it when you are gonna be collapsed, when you're gonna be like, I can't fight anymore, because in that state you go into like a very crazy dark night. Although, let me tell you guys one more thing, these people, they are under some illusion, okay? So for false twin situations also, what I can pick on is that the false twin played the same game. They came into your life, made you fall in love with them, kept betraying you, using you sexually. Like, imagine a mentality of a person who sees you just like a piece of meat. You're just a hole for them, or you're just whatever, a thing for them to use, to get pleasure with, okay? You could also be involved with them, you could also be intimate with them, but you don't see them as an option. You see them as a person, as a human being with whom you have committed and with whom you have thought about future, and you want to live your life with this person. So you're doing whatever you can to make them happy. You're doing whatever you can to support them. But this person is not like that. They see you just as a piece of meat or just as infrastructure, as lifestyle. But these type of demons are also very jealous of you. They watch you, they move around you, they want to see your confidence, they want to see how you do things, how you calculate things, how you opportunities which they've never gotten in their life. So they're just trying to mimic your energy basically. Okay, it's a very slimy, creepy energy. Like if you're, let's say if you're a celebrity, they're gonna mimic your energy so that they can be one. If you are a rich, wealthy person, they wanna mimic you so that they can also be rich and wealthy person. So they're gonna show you a lot of love also. Every time you catch hold of them, which they want to, by the way, they wanna be caught by you because they want to frustrate you. They want to irritate you. They want to drain you completely. They want to suck out the life force. Never show to this person how hurt you are by them. Even if you want to tell them that, look, what you did to me is wrong, you have to find another way to do it. You have to find the right way to do it. And that you can only do when you heal from your own wound that they trigger. So, there are lots of ways to do it, and if you want to work with me, guys, one-on-one, guys and girls, you can get into therapy with me. I have some wonderful therapies which I have worked through for all these years. I've also written a book in the name of love, and I wrote this book when people didn't even talk about twin flames. Now you have all these YouTube channels and you have a lot of content, but back in 2009, 10 and 11 there was no talk of it as such. Yes, there was still talk of it, but not so much. People were not making dedicated content for it. Although I know that the oldest, one of the oldest, most experienced twin flames come from the 60s, 70s, and then the 80s and the 90s kids who are now probably in their 30s or 40s, even late 20s, I would say, like mid 90s also, I would say. 2000, I won't still say it because people born after 2000 are a little bit too young for this. But some of the people in the twin flame world collective, if you technically look at their age, they're not that old, because late 30s is not that old. Okay, it's like pretty young. And for this age, whatever they have, the wisdom they have, people have it like after many lives. People have it with age, and when they grow old and all that. So you guys, for your age, you're doing really well. Even if you're in your 40s or 50s, you're still doing really well, because I know some people who've got this gift of youth, and I've worked with them. So even in their 50s, they actually look not more than mid 20s. Like, it's really magical when I talked with them or when they were in therapy with me. Because when you're in therapy with people, you meet them quite often. You see them without the filters, they talk to you, so they don't have the just youth and beauty in their skin or in their body, but it's also present in their energy field. So these are all very gifted people who are born on this planet for a specific reason. Most of you have this gift. In case you feel, no, I look more mature than my actual age, that's okay too. Don't worry about that. I just said it for some specific people. You can look your age, you can look mature, you can look younger. It's okay, it's cool. But you're gonna attract certain type of people with the way you look. So some people are born to be cougars, some people are born to be kittens, the cougars partners. Some people are born to marry people who are elder to them. Like, whatever you do, twin flame template is quite unique, and you gotta meet these type of slimy people, and they're gonna make you feel like you can fix them. They're gonna make you feel like you are gonna be their savior, and they're gonna put a lot of responsibility on you. They're gonna make you feel like, if I don't fix myself, if I'm not doing good, if I'm not becoming a good person, you're responsible for it. So many a times they're gonna act like they need you to help them. Oh, you know what, I've always been like this since my childhood, I suffered a lot. They never suffered. These people never suffered. They have parents, they have family members who worship them. That's how they became narcissistic. Think about it. Their relatives, their family members, their parents worship them. They provide everything to them. These people are irresponsible people. And when they met you, they saw this beacon of light, so responsible, so mature, so good looking, so attractive, and so secluded, so much in solitude. And that's how they targeted you, because they know that this is the type of energy they want. In fact, they're very much attracted to your energy as well. In many ways they want to consume that energy. They want it, like how witches and warlocks in movies we've seen, how they, like, even bad evil souls, how they want a pure person's energy. So that's what they want. So now you're going through emotions where you don't want to give any access to this person who has hijacked, you feel has hijacked your energy field, and they keep hurting you over and over again. You do not want them to exist in your physical reality. You do not want to wait for their calls or messages. You do not want to do anything for them. You don't want to care for them. You don't want to love them. You don't want to be even touched by them, because their touch or even the thought that they're going to touch you disgusts you a lot. You feel really pathetic looking at them. You don't want to look at your phone to expect their calls. You don't want to expect this person to do anything for you, because you realize that every time you expect anything from this person, they take you to that lack and limitation mindset any which way. But secondly, they always make these false promises, or they always say these really nice things, or they actually do certain things that they know make you happy. They know how to play with your heart. They know how to play with you like a toy. They know what button to push to get a certain reaction from you. They want you to depend on them for life. That's exactly how they're going to steal from you. So their idea of stealing is basically to get something better than you. They want to socially climb. Maybe before meeting you, they did a similar thing to someone else. Maybe they piggybacked on someone else to reach to you. Maybe they sucked the life force from someone. Like, they kept attacking a person till they could no longer attack that person, and that person completely surrendered. Like, they were okay with everything. Someone before you they had in their life was okay with everything. Whatever they did to them, they were still like, I am waiting for you, I want you, I need you. Now you have to flip the game, because you're not the type of gamer they expect you to be. You gotta show them that you're the kind of person, you're the kind of game player. No one can play with you, no one can fuck with you. No one can, because you get your power, you get your energy from God. And I'm not talking about sexual intercourse here, I'm talking about your mind. So now you gotta flip the narrative. You cannot get intimidated by this person anymore. Okay? For some people, I'm gonna tell you today, you're gonna become a completely different version of who you are right now. And you're not gonna get excited with this person's presence. Neither you're gonna treat them badly. If they ask you like, hey, why are you doing this to me? Why are you not talking to me properly? You can tell them that, look, this is the problem, but you're going to do it in a way that no longer hurts you, okay? Because I'll tell you, actually, their problem is something else. I can give you an example, okay? Let's say there's a man, he's bisexual, he's attracted to men, okay? Let's say he's attracted to men, but he also wants to be with you, so he hides his sexual identity to you. Now, this person will obviously cheat on you, this person will lie to you, will keep doing things that hurt you. But this person also has a type. So every time they are looking at a man or a woman, you might think that they're doing so because you lack in something, but you don't. You are perfect, you are beautiful, you're amazing. If you're a man, you're good looking, handsome, you're a good provider, you're very spiritual, you're amazing. And so are you. If you're a woman, you're great. But they have a certain choice or a certain taste in men and women depending on the distortion they have. Look, they are getting worshipped in their house, they're getting supported, they're getting protected all the time, even in their childhood. Every time they bullied a kid, every time they beat someone up, every time they failed in their exams, every time they did anything wrong or horrible, they punched someone in the face, they spit on someone, they abused someone, they stole something. Whenever there was a complaint for this child when they were a child, their family members fought hard for this person. Let's say they went to school and they misbehaved with a teacher. Let's say they were looking at the teacher's boobs. Okay, this is a good example because a narcissist only told me that when he was a kid, he was oogling or looking at a teacher's chest area. Okay, and the teacher saw it, and the teachers caught him doing so. And I don't know what all he did, but this is what he told me, because some people also don't say everything they did. So the teacher complained to the parents that your kid is not studying, your kid is not paying attention in the class, because the teacher was a bit embarrassed to even tell the parents that this is what this boy was doing. But instead of scolding the boy, not only the parents insulted the teacher, but they also threatened the teacher that they're going to physically assault the teacher, they're going to do something bad to the teacher if the teacher is not going to be nice to their son. Now imagine the boy who talked to me about it, now he's no longer a boy, he's a man. When he told me, he was like, this is what I actually did. My parents never found out. I went home and I lied that my teacher slapped me or she hit me and blah blah blah. So by the time the teacher complained to the parents knew another version, but they never tried to cross check. Now the parents are crying all the time. Now that the man is an adult man, the parents are always crying and complaining, but yet most parents of the narcissistic children are very supportive. They're supportive in a very crazy, demented way. And these narcissistic people, they attract empaths or spiritual seekers like you. But you need to really gain the level of mastery. If you look at all the masters and all the teachers, you think they've not met these people? You cannot be teachers and masters and coaches without handling these type of people. They also have, and they've gone through the pain and the misery. They've peeped into the minds of these people, these sick, mentally sick people, and let me tell you, their mind is very dirty. A normal person cannot recover from this, but you can, because you're there for a bigger purpose. So now you don't want to feel like you need this person anymore. You don't want them close to you. You don't want their compliments, their approvals. You don't want to trust them again, because you've realized that this is what they're going to do. They're going to beg you, plead you, request you. They're going to hover around you to make you trust them again. Think about it, even those people who were in the subtler version of whatever I'm talking about, the false twin flames, or those who are not in your life right now, they did the same thing till the point where they made you collapse. And you know what? They have good lives now. Maybe they have a brand new partner, they got married to someone, maybe they got a better job, maybe they have a very fancy social media page, that looks like they have like really cool life and whatever. So you look at them and you feel like, you know what, this is supposed to be my destiny. This was supposed to be something that I should have received. How come this person is getting it? They're getting it because they stole it from you. But let me tell you one more thing. They are idiots. They are dumbasses. They are not like you. So whatever they attract, whatever they think they've stolen from you is never going to be what they assume it to be, because they're also going to attract somebody who is equally slimy as them. They're going to get punished really bad. They're going to get it sooner or later. They're going to get it. Okay? Why? Because that's how people get the lessons. You cannot teach someone who has not gained something. Like if they lose it, let's say someone steals $10,000 from you. If that's a small amount, let's say $1 million from you. Okay? Now they steal, let's say a little bit from 20 from someone, 30 from someone, and they have this amount. Now they're going to meet a bigger con than them, who's going to take away all of that, $1 million and maybe more. 1 million that they stole from you, and 1 million, let's say they had of their own. 2 million gone. That's going to hurt them a lot. So even if they're doing well and you see them doing well, Don't feel bad about yourself or for yourself, because whatever they gain from you, why are you thinking that they fooled you and now they have it? They're going to lose it, and it's going to hurt them really bad, and for a long, long time, maybe for a lifetime. And then they don't have you. And many a times, this is also the reason why people get apologies from the exes, and the exes call them up, and the exes are still hovering around for a decade. They're still like, oh, you were the better person, you were the nicer person, you were so nice, I never recognized you. And they are willing to be around you at any cost, as a friend, as a whatever you treat them like, they want to be around you. Why? Because they suffered a lot, and then they realize that you're the pure gold, you're the diamond they did not recognize. And then they were smart, they acted smart than you, they tried to hijack your destiny, or they tried to hijack your energy. So if you're going through any of this, then let me tell you, not everyone can own or have the money. So when I say money here, I mean energetically. Not everyone has the guts or the steel to own a Kohinoor diamond. You are a diamond, you're a beautiful diamond, you're a beautiful being, Not everyone can be around you. And why should they? You're beautiful. Choose yourself. Always choose yourself. Always. Make sure. Don't cry, my sister, my brother, for anyone who hurts you. Because this planet is designed in such a way, you're going to be going alone from here. You're born alone. You go alone. So these people who hurt you, they're just fooling their own selves by hurting you. If you don't get hurt, if you don't feel anything, if you're not, involved with them in that way that they think you are, just smile. Smile in front of your enemy. Don't give your enemy the opportunity to feel good that they're able to hurt you. Be that strong, be that bold. Let them try to hurt you, Let them do whatever. Tell them, do whatever you want, but you cannot do this to me. You know why? Because I operate from the power of God. If you operate from the power of God, they cannot. And this is psychological as well as I'm talking about biology here, a little bit of biology and a little bit of psychology also. Your whole system, what these people do is they hijack your nervous system, they hijack your hormonal balance. If you're hormonally balanced, despite all of this, they cannot hurt you. And I saw this really interesting video the other day when a man, like a teacher, I don't know who he is, I'm going to do a bit of more research, but he spoke about Lord Hanuman, and he said how Hanumanji can help us control our whole energy system, hormonal system, metabolism, digestion. Even your digestion is connected with this. Even your nervous system is connected with it. So be calm, stay calm, meditate, relax. This collective reading has not been sent to you by chance or by coincidence. This is something that you need probably. So go on, drop your comments, speak about yourself, talk to others also. And yeah, for personal sessions, for inner work, and even for readings, you can check out the description box, and you can get my book In the Name of Love, a very high vibrational book. If you want to read it, you can get the latest edited version only on Amazon Kindle. Please don't buy it from anywhere else, because they have really old copies and they're still till date trying to sell it. Maybe they're also able to sell it, that's why they're selling it. But from the author herself, I'm telling you, that's not the latest edited version. Get it only from Amazon Kindle. I will see you in the next one. You can also support me on Patreon, and please stay here for more content. Keep coming back and keep showing love, and show love to yourself. Most important person is you. I feel you are your best friend, and God is with you. Remember that. Lots and lots of love. All the best.